Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Gym Rats with me, XFL Jim, joined by the one, the only. It is Uncle Rico. What's up, man? We took a week off last week and everyone got mad.
Dude, I know, dude. I didn't know we were so popular.
I didn't know we had that kind of sway. I'm sorry to everybody.
Dude, I apologize to the people. For those who don't know, I was on my deathbed. You were on your deathbed. Chase literally can't move because of his back. And
yeah, Chase's back is fucked. That's why he's not here this week too.
So we're battling through. We're hurt. I had a sling and workout today in the gym. So
did it feel good?
Gym. Did I say that right?
Did it feel real good?
Dude, it felt good. It felt good.
Eric, I got 7 plays plus. On top of that, for the people, since I was gone last week, I thought I would do a parlay for all the tournament games going on right now.
I like it. I like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 parlays for the people as well.
Jesus, I need to put together. My workout was so intense. I'm still working on my round robin right now.
I also have a teaser, of course.
Dude, Jesus Christ, Jim.
Bobby Thomas, what up? Can State make a run? Eric, what do you think?
I am not worried about them when they play in the second round, if they play like a Creighton or like a 3 seed like that. I would be worried in the first round where they play like an 11th seed Nevada, an 11th seed New Mexico, a team like that. If they get through that first round, I think they can make the run.
How far do you think they would go realistically? If they make that first game?
So let me pull up something real quick.
Like, are you projecting an Elite 8 run for Michigan State?
It depends who they play against, dude. Like, in all honesty, and I know everyone says that, this team is so dependent on. So, like, on the 1 seed, I think they could beat Houston. 2 seeds, I think they could beat Arizona, North Carolina, Iowa State, and Marquette. 3 seeds, I mean, they've already beat Baylor. I don't think they can beat Kansas, but I think they could beat Duke or Creighton. So I like any one of those teams, I think they can make a run. But then again, if they get matched up with like a Washington State,
you don't like their chances.
I don't like that. A Boise State in the 8-9.
Oof.
Like right now, they're projected at 9. If they get matched up with Colorado State, Boise State, they're going to lose. If they get matched up with an Oklahoma, they will lose. A Utah State, a St. Mary's, a Nevada, they will lose.
They really got to get through this first round.
Yeah, dude, that's what I feel. I
can't wait to make brackets, Eric. I can't wait to make brackets.
That's a good segue, my friend, because you, myself, and Chase will actually be live right after the bracket reveal, sharing our initial first thoughts.
Yeah, what is that, March 17th? I believe. Yeah. As soon as the brackets are released, guess what? We're going to be there reacting, giving our takes, and making brackets, I believe. I think it'd be fun for all 3 of us to do a bracket. I think that'd be a blast. I have 7 picks dialed up. I have a lot of parlays dialed up for all the conference tournaments. I also have a teaser and a parlay to end it with. Eric, you want to just start with our picks? I have one at 11.
Dude, I'm you until 1.
Okay, I have one at 11 and one at 11:30. And again, I still feel like the last couple of things I've been overthinking things. I'm trying to dumb it down to get down to my level. I'm dumbing it down for my reasonings even more. I'm taking Arkansas plus 14.5 because I believe in Arkansas in March. That's the only reason I'm doing it. I get that Alabama is a weird, like, fiery team. Give me Arkansas plus 14.5, though. Arkansas in March, and it feels like too many points. Those are the only 2 reasons I'm doing it. 11:30, St. Bonaventure minus 12 versus St. Louis. I trust the Bonnies in March.
Let's go back to Arkansas.
Fine.
I just don't see it, dude. I looked at that too, but this team to me, and like Chase is my boy, love that kid to death. Just going through the motions. I hate to say it, dude. Just going.
Oh, it definitely feels that way. Definitely
It was
feels that way.
it was kind of like me at the end of their last relationship I was in, just kind of going through the motions, just kind of there, kind of grinding it out. And that's how I feel with this Arkansas team. Do they have the talent? Yeah. Can they piece it together? Yeah. But Bama's
I'm still
good.
just waiting on them. I'm waiting on
Bama
them to
can,
piece it together.
Bama can get to the rim. They can catch and shoot threes, and that's kind of where Arkansas struggles. Look, I'll be rooting for you because, Alabama really, honestly, has nothing to play for. We're getting a lot of big numbers with some of these big teams, some of these ranked teams that literally have nothing to play for. I was looking at it. I almost pulled the trigger, but I couldn't do it.
Oh, I did. If you're looking for someone to pull the trigger, you go for XFL, Jim. I also took St. Bonaventure minus 12 versus St. Louis. The Bonnies just always, to me, are a team that I love in March. They're just a team that I always think about. Because for many, many years, Eric, I'd say up until about maybe 2 years ago, I really only paid attention to college basketball once March happened. And I always just remember thinking, oh, Bonaventure, yeah, go, log it in. Get them.
They were supposed to be really good 2 years ago, and they just shit the bed. Did you know Travis Ford, the coach at St. Louis?
I did not.
Yeah, I love the Bonnies. I'll be rooting you home, man.
Again, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to do the opposite of overthinking. I'm trying to do underthinking. Sports fact: does Oklahoma State play today?
God, I
don't think they do.
They do not.
I do not think they do. My next one's at 1:30.
Oh, dude. So I'm up, dude. Look at me.
You're on the block, Eric.
I'm on the block. My first one is I'm going to the SEC country. I'm taking Ole Miss -1 against Texas A&M. A&M has been elite this year at home. Phenomenal shooting team at home. Plays a lot better at home. They have wins over Kentucky, almost beat Houston, almost beat Tennessee. Great team at home. Can't shoot worth shit on the road. Look at their home road splits. Absolutely awful. Coleman, their big guy, has been out since the back end of February. Looks like he's not going to play in this game, which hurts them in the front court. Buying low on this Ole Miss team who's coming off a loss against Georgia. 3 of their 4 best players are all seniors, so you're going to get that huge effort from the team. And look, they're insane at home this year. They're on the flip side, their home road splits, they shoot the lights out at home. I'll take Ole Miss -1.
Okay. I had that one that I eyeballed, but I didn't end up playing that one. I have 2 plays at 1:30.
I have 1.
The first one being Creighton -1 versus Villanova. I know.
Ooh.
I know.
Ooh.
I feel like Villanova is not the team that I want them to be.
Ooh.
And I don't believe in them. Give me
Jim.
Creighton. You taking Nova?
I got Nova +1.5, dude.
They're playing for something. They are playing for something.
I really banking on the shooting regression from Creighton. The last 2 games, 54% from the floor, 41% from 3. They've shot worse from the floor and at 3 at home. At home, Nova's only allowing 39% field goals. Creighton, 34% shooting team on the road. I believe Dixon is going to be able to create some matchups. He's going to be able to get Nembhard away. Not Nembhard, Jesus, the big guy. I'm spacing on his name. Away from the rim where he's uncomfortable. Last 3 years, ranked favorites on the road versus non-ranked, 44% ATS. Give it to me. Give me him. Give me Nova +1.5.
Ole Miss best uniforms in college, by the way, from I Hate the Lakers.
Dude, I think they're pretty solid. I think they're solid.
They're really good.
I think they're solid.
Really good. My other 1:30 play is Richmond moneyline versus George Mason, even money. Spiders have done me real good this season. I'm standing by them. I'm standing by my Spiders.
So let me ask you this, dude. Someone asked me this in the chat on my stream a couple weeks ago. Could Richmond be that mid-major team that makes a run? Could they get dirty?
They could get dirty. They could. So I believe in them, and I don't know why, but I believe in like High Point if they make the tournament.
Dude, when I was working out today, I actually listened to a podcast. I listened to the Field of 68 podcast. They had the High Point coach on there talking, kind of like the guy.
That's awesome. I could see Richmond making a run.
Yeah. But again, I feel like there's no dominant teams. All these teams have like insane weaknesses. and is so matchup dependent this year that it's really
I'm
tough.
so excited to like actually just dive into the bracket.
So let me ask you this: do you have any futures?
Just the one that you gave out. What was it? Was it New Mexico State?
I have New Mexico State 100-1 to win it all. I added Tennessee 14-1 to win it all, and Colorado to make the Final Four at 40-1.
I just have New Mexico State to make the Final Four at 28-1. Nothing yet. I will be placing a lot once the actual bracket comes out.
Is Nebraska to make the Sweet 16 going to be one?
Ooh, Erik, that's disgusting. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
Jim, put on those big boy pants and let's do it, dude. Come on, man. You got to be
Hey, Erik, let them win a tournament game first.
So let me ask you this. Are you going to take work off if they play an afternoon game?
Oh. Maybe. I mean, I'll probably just watch it at work.
Really?
Yeah. I'll probably just watch it at work. Speaking of taking off work, though, I am debating whether or not to take off the 29th and then the April 1st weekend for the XFL opener. For the UFL opener, I should say.
You'll take it off for the UFL. Jim. I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, Erik, you know me.
I even take it off work. I never take off work.
It depends. Well, I would have to see what day they play, what time they play. It depends how quick the schedule and everything comes out because I have to give stuff a week in advance.
I gave it in 8 months in advance. I was like, yeah, I'm getting dental work done.
Are you taking opening day?
I'm taking Thursday and Friday. I was like, yeah, I'm getting dental
work. Maybe.
But I'm not getting dental work done. I just flat out lied.
That's the way to do it. I have nothing now till 3.
What's my next one? My next one, I have something at 2.
It's fair.
Yeah. I am going to the great state of Oklahoma. Give me Tulsa plus 4.5 against South Florida. South Florida, again, we're looking for these situations where these teams who have stuff wrapped up literally have nothing to play for. South Florida has won the American Conference. Literally nothing to play for. They are ranked. Why are they going to be up for the senior day on the road at Tulsa? Ranked teams, I mentioned it, 44% ATS on the road against unranked teams. Teams on a 15-game winning streak like South Florida is, 47% ATS. And look, this is going to come crumbling down for South Florida. There's some good three-point shooting teams in the American Conference. During this 15-game winning streak, their three-point percentage, are you ready to get blown away? 41.3% for South Florida.
Sheesh.
Can you guess what their opponents is?
29.
Jim, right on the head. Do you have a camera in my room? 29%. Definitely going to get a little bit of shot regression, I feel. Plus, they're coming off a 19 for 29 performance shooting from 3 in their last game against SMU. I'm going to take Tulsa here plus 4.5.
You can get behind that. You got anything before 3, Erik?
I got one at 3.
Okay, I'll give my 3 o'clock one. I'm taking Kentucky plus 8 versus Tennessee.
I like it.
I'm giving you no reason for it because there is no reason for it. Tennessee is good. They're scary. I don't know. This is Kentucky needs to put up or shut up at this point.
Hey, buddy, guess what? I'm on Kentucky, but I got Kentucky at plus 9. Tennessee has the SEC locked up. Cal as a dog getting 4 or more, 58% ATS. Kentucky needs this game to get a 4 seed in the SEC tournament. Mitchell back for Kentucky, which helps in the front court. Kentucky's guards are going to be able to get to the rim. Shepard, Reeves have been playing elite the last couple of games. And look, I know it's senior day, but what's more important for Tennessee? Winning a national championship or winning the last game of the season against Kentucky.
What'd you
You
feel
know what I
about
mean?
the
Like,
Tennessee players doing the whole ring thing after they won the SEC?
that's fine. I don't
I feel like that'd be
that
anti-Uncle Rico.
I hate it. I hate it. I hope they get their asses kicked because I hope I can get more than a 14-1. In terms of a team that can make a run and win it all, I think this is a team that legitimately can make a run. But in this spot, I hate them. You look at Connect. They have that guy that can create one of the most explosive scores in the game. They have Ziegler, the point guard. They have Adu, the big man, 6'11", that can rebound and defend. Plus, they have that guy who's been there for 20 years, it seems, Davis, that can defend, shoot threes. Now he's their fourth option, so he's getting great matchups. I think Tennessee could win it all. I locked them in at 14-1, but in this game, this spot, as you mentioned, after celebrating, pointing at the ring, which I freaking hate, you have Kentucky playing for something, and them a meaningless game. Look, give me the Wildcats here. Plus the 9.
My other 3 o'clock plays, I'm taking Houston -8 versus Kansas. KU on the road, Big 12 on the road. I'm taking Houston here to get it done. Cover that spread.
Do you think Houston can make a run?
So, I don't know. The offense that they show does not, give me much hope that they can. I think Houston can make, a Sweet 16 run easily. I think they could maybe make the Elite 8, but I just feel like once a team comes at them at a neutral site that could just score on them, I don't know if they can keep up.
I'm not a fan of theirs. I think they're going to make it to the Sweet 16. I completely agree.
I could very easily see them making this, because when they play the lesser opponents in the earlier rounds, I feel like they should be able to snuff them out defensively.
Mm-hmm.
But I
they
feel
can't shoot. They cannot shoot.
No, they can't.
If you can make threes against them, you're going to win. And look, there's plenty of teams this year that can make the three, that can fill in from deep. So look, I'm going to be fading Houston in select spots. Or that guarantees Houston's going to be losing the Sweet 16.
My next play is until 7, Erik.
My next play, here you go. I have all my stuff in my notes today, which is being a hindrance. My next, I have one.
Look at this.
I have one at 5. Let me find it. Well, I have the games listed here, but my notes are out of order. I have Wake Forest -3.5 against Clemson. Wake is elite at home, 15-1. Clemson's locked into their ACC standings. Wake shoots better at the home. Clemson 6-5 does struggle on the road. Wake is one of the better 3-point shooting teams in the country, top 25 percentage-wise. Also, I feel that we've seen this script before from Wake. Stepping up, facing elite teams, getting it done. Anything under 4, I like. Give me Wake here, -3.5.
Okay. Is that your last play?
No, Jim,
You have a late night
3
one?
more. I got 3 more.
I've only got one at 7. That's my last play. 1 at 7 p.m., baby.
All right. My next one at 6:30. And look, I wish I had some stuff, but this is just a system play for me. Give me Sacramento State and Idaho under 60 for the first half. You have 2 teams that are one of the worst in the Big Skies Conference, playing the first round matchup in a gym they're not familiar with. Both teams shoot poorly from the floor and poorly from 3, average from the free throw line. So I'm playing that under 60 for the first half. When's your next one?
7 p.m., baby.
I got a 7 or 2. What you got for 7, my friend?
Morehead State -2 versus Arkansas Little Right. Give me Morehead. I just wanted to say that.
Give me Morehead.
That's the whole reason I took them. That's the whole reason I took them, baby.
My next 2, and same thought process here. Give me Providence here +10.5 against UConn. Again, what is UConn playing for? Is it more important for them to go on the road and win at Providence, or is it more important for them to cut down the nets at the end of March? UConn literally has nothing to play for. Shot regression coming from UConn, 13 for 36 from 3. They've struggled to shoot on the road this season. Last 3 years, I've mentioned the stat before, 44.8% ATS. Last 2 years, top 5 teams on the road, 45% ATS. I would try to get Duke at 4, -4 live. Right now at 4.5, I think this is going to be a coin flip game, but I think
it's at 5 in a lot of spots too, dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't do anything right now. I would wait, try to get Duke at a better number, because to me that game is going to be a game of runs. What's the
Yeah, I
first
could very
half?
easily see, like, opening up. If UNC goes up early, I could see Duke getting a good number.
What's the first half line?
Ooh, the first half line? I am seeing 3. Duke -3.
I'm seeing a 72. I would play if I were to bet this and I didn't, I would bet under 72 for the first half.
Eric, do you have any more plays before I get to my massive, girthy amount of parlays that I got going?
I got one. I'm going USC plus 8.5. Again, Arizona, Pac-12 locked up. What do they have to play for? USC has been playing better. Three of their last 4 games. Their lone loss, 3-point at Washington State. During that time string, Boogie Ellis, 18.5 points per game. Collier, 18.5. USC has been banged up this year. They were a ranked team, but they've battled so many injuries this year. They're finally getting healthy, and it showed with how they've played the last couple of games. Last 6 games are actually top 30 in the country in efficiency. I think what does Arizona have to play for? You know what I mean? This is what I look for in this state. Looking for teams that have nothing to play for, teams that are still battling, competing, and playing hard. Senior day at USC. Give me USC here plus the 8.5.
I can respect that. You ready for all these parlays, Eric?
Yeah, let me get my round robin together while you're doing these parlays.
Okay,
buddy.
so while he's getting that together, I just did a parlay for all of the conference tournament games going on. So starting off, we have the Coastal Athletic Conference. Give me Campbell on the money line, Towson on the money line, Stony Brook on the money line, Delaware, my Blue Hens on the money line, plus 603 for that one. Book it in. The Southern Conference. UNC Greensboro -5.5. Samford and Sons, so Samford -7.5. Furman the Paladins, Moneyline, and Wofford. I'm going to name my next dog Wofford, I think. Moneyline, plus 1706 for that conference, the Southern Conference. Sun Belt, moving on to the Sun Belt. App State -13.5. Arkansas State Moneyline, Texas State Moneyline, and James Madison -12 at plus 1766. Salute the troops. Missouri Valley, give me Drake -2, Indiana State -8. Drake, because that was a it's a battle of like Drake and Bradley are 2 stupid douchebag names. Give me Drake there. Indiana State, because Indiana is a basketball state, plus 273. The Northeast Conference, Merrimack plus -7.5, and Central Connecticut -7. The True Connecticut. Summit League, Oral Roberts +8, UMKC -9.5. It was either a 9 or a 4. Sometimes I can't read my handwriting. Next up, Big Sky, Idaho, Moneyline, Idaho State, Moneyline. Guess what? The conference championship is going to be a battle of the Idahos. West Coast, Santa Clara -10.5, Portland plus 16.5. Big South, High Point -7.5, NC Asheville -2.5. That's plus 317. The West Coast was plus 254. Big Sky was plus 186 for the parlay, 294. And then finally, the America East Conference. Binghamton, Moneyline, Bryant -6, UMass Lowell -8, and Vermont -15, plus 1396. Eric.
Jesus, dude, that is like a lot of action, dude.
Those are your conference parlays. I have one more play, but I always have to give this one last.
All right. Well, I'm still putting together my. So the teams I'm going to have in my round robin: Nova, Tulsa, Kentucky, Providence, USC.
I like it.
I know that's
Just
what
all
that's
money
what
line.
All money line, nothing straight. Let me ask you a question. Missouri Valley. Do you think Drake and Indiana State, if they meet in the finals, the loser can get in?
The loser? I don't know about that.
You don't think it's going to be a 2-team league?
I have to see how the other leagues shape up, but I don't believe so.
Jim, come on, man.
I would love it. I would love to.
Come on, man.
There's nothing I like more than rooting for a team like Indiana State in the first round.
Do you remember last year how everyone and their aunt had Drake beating Miami, and Miami just boat raced them?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was great.
My last play for the people, especially for Eric, is my teaser. Let me go through these real quick. Eric, you can tell me whether you hate them or really hate them. Let's tease Arkansas from plus 15 to plus 22.
Jesus Christ.
Let's tease St. John's down from -20 to -13. Give me High Point from -7.5 to just -0.5. Give me the Bonnies, St. Bonaventure from -12 to -5. Give me Niagara +4 to +11. Give me my Richmond Spiders from +1 up to +8. Didn't tease over 0 this time. I almost did. Colorado State from -10 to -3.
You know what? That one I don't mind. That could probably be your best one you've done.
Houston from -8 to -1. Colorado from -8 to -1.
I like that one.
UNC from +5.5 to +12.5. I feel like that's going to be kind of a close game. I do have a shot to kind of lose that off. Like you said, it's going to be a game of runs. UConn from -10 to -3. And Grand Canyon from -7 to even money. That is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 team teaser plus 1,600. I also, at the original stuff, I did just parlay those as well. So I parlayed Arkansas plus 15, St. John's -20, High Point -7.5, St. Bonaventure -12, Niagara +4, Richmond +1, Colorado State -10, Houston -8, Colorado -8, UNC +5.5, UConn -10, and Grand Canyon -7. That's like a 2,000. That's like a 2,200 to 1 odds parlay.
Let me ask you this: out of all the parlays you mentioned, what is your favorite parlay?
Oh, my favorite one is probably. I actually do like the Coastal Athletic Association parlay. The Campbell, Towson, Stony Brook, Delaware, all on the money line, plus 603.
Okay.
I hate the Lakers asking, will Missouri finally get a win?
I'm gonna say no.
I'm also gonna say no.
I'm gonna say no. I really think that they've had so many positions to finally get something done, but they haven't been able to do it for whatever reason. And I think they will make a coaching change. Who are they going to play in the SEC tournament?
Ooh.
How is it matched up right now?
I almost looked up sex tournament.
Jesus Christ.
Let's take a look.
So I think they'll play Vanderbilt, right?
Where's the fucking bracket right here? Okay, so what?
So the
what seed are
11 so they'll play Georgia. I don't think they can do Georgia.
What seed is are they 14? Is Missouri 14?
They're a whopping 0-17, my friend.
So they're the 14 seed. Georgia's the 11 seed.
So as of right now, Georgia and Arkansas are both 6-11. But so I mean, obviously this could flip flop. Mississippi, if Mississippi loses, could go down. So it'll be either Mississippi, Georgia, or Arkansas. I don't think
Missouri's winning any of those games.
I don't think Missouri's winning any of those games. Now, with that being said, do you think they make a coaching change?
Probably.
Yeah. And the big rumor, because the Washington coach is out, and the big rumor is Utah State, their coach is going to take it.
Oh, nice.
Now, let me ask you this. When you look at the tournament, because the tournament's right around the corner, knowing that information, is that going to make you, not bet Utah State? Look to stay
I will probably not be betting Utah State, just a heads up.
But if that information was different, would you bet Utah State if you like the match?
Yeah, probably. But also, I've seen a lot of matchups where they're playing Nebraska early on, and that scares me.
Utah State against Nebraska. When was the last time you looked at Joey brackets?
Oh, forever ago. Erik, we'll look this up, and then we got to get going. Because I have been harboring a hangover shit that has been brewing up this entire stream.
You know what? I had no idea. I immensely apologize for that.
I didn't let anyone know. I thought I covered it up pretty well.
First thing, you got to take care of the important stuff, my friend.
Erik, you can see this is from my stream last night, right over here.
Jesus, dude, you haven't even cleaned up yet.
Erik, it was like a fucking however many hour stream. Of course not.
When did you finish last night, dude?
I don't know. I don't remember. It was like a 4.5 hour stream, so it was, I think, probably sometime around like.
Oh, so this has Nebraska against Texas, so and Utah
Okay,
State.
fuck yeah, give me that.
This says Utah State versus St. John's or
Give me that.
Virginia.
All right,
This
folks,
one-
that'll do it for Gym Rats. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate you. Erik, any parting words for the people?
Joey Brackett's bracket where he has Michigan State. I have him going to the Final Four.
That's sick.
That's it.
Okay.
All right,
See
man.
you, boys.
Thank
We'll see you next time for some Gym Rats.